on crack. Riding life's roller coaster, never look back. Echoes of laughter like thunder, no slack. Shotguns and not in sync, level stack.
Hello, it's your boy Jared Gunza. I'm here talking about Final Destination Bloodlines. I'm not able to do it my usual setup because I'm not home right now. But if I don't do it right now at all, I'm not gonna do it. Like, simple as that. By the time I get home, I'm not gonna do it. Right? I took notes of what I want to talk about so I can make these reviews a little bit more shorter and quicker to the point. So I'm gonna get right into it. Final Destination Bloodlines. It had an insane beginning, intense build up to the deaths. It changed the Final Destination formula to what we're not used to. At the beginning of the film itself, just the way how we see things happen, and it's not the same as what we're used to. I was like, oh, okay, this is different. All right, bet, I'm here for it. Also, shout out to them because they broke a rare the skyscraper scene where shit just went haywire, right? That we see in the trailers was phenomenal. It was carnage. They also broke a record for having the oldest lady to be set on fire. Stunt lady. She came out of retirement just for this film and she caught on fire for the movie, making it the world record for the oldest person to be caught on fire at 72 years old. So kudos to her for being a badass. Right. That scene was insane, bro. I'm not going to spoil nothing. All I want to tell you is that was great, and it also made me appreciate the fact that I'm watching this on the IMAX screen as well. There's actual characters in here that we actually care for and we want to see make it out of here. Most of the Final Destination movies have characters we just want to see them die, like how they're gonna die. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's kind of what we watch these movies for. Like, bro, okay, yeah, cool. Now how are you gonna die? However, this movie does a good job of actually building and making some, you feel sympathy and you want some of these characters to survive. You don't want them to die, basically. Also, just amazing send-off to Mr. Tony Todd. This was his last appearance, I believe, in the movie. A lot of people have been wondering, are they going to answer the question on if he's dead or not, right? Because they've had all these theories since the first movie of who he is and why. How does he know so much? And they say, is this movie going to answer? Is it going to answer our questions? It does, and it was heartwarming. And may he rest in peace. The GOAT, Candyman himself. There's some kills in this movie that I noticed that were in the trailer. It wasn't in the movie at all. They baited us. There's some kills, like most all the trailers have had at least one or two kills in the trailers that do not happen in the film completely at all. Like it wasn't even, either it didn't happen the way that they showed it, or it just didn't happen at all. Right? Completely faked us. The ending, I felt very mid about that final sequence. Like, not the final, but the final, like, where shit is popping off. And it's like, yeah, we feel it about to wind up and be over with now. But the final, I thought was... God damn. With that being said, let's just point out the negatives real quick. The negatives I've had with this movie is that the movie can feel kind of paced out very slowly, because the deaths that happen in this movie are really kind of spread out because they're trying to give you more of a story here. They're trying to build it up more so when it happens, like it hits you in the So I appreciate that. All I'm gonna say is I will never trust an MRI machine ever again. Another negative I have to point out in this movie is that the CGI and some of the blood scenes in here, it's just, it looked off. I just did not care for it. I was like, man, they could have done better. It's not the worst, but they could have done better. Some of the CGI and fake blood, just, yeah. But it's not enough to take you out of it. Just to give you a basic understanding of how I feel about these movies, I give the first one a 6 out of 10 because it was a bit boring. Second one takes something that was interesting, an interesting idea, and made it something that we all wanted to see, and it was great. So I give that one a 7.5 out of 10. The third one took it even further and made it, I feel, as if more scarier, right? And I think it's my favorite, so that gets 8 out of 10. The fourth one, dog shit. I don't even want to talk about it. 2 out of 10. Terrible movie. The fifth one, I thought it had a great beginning, but then the rest of the movie, I just felt like it kind of slowly went down. I just didn't care. Like, I don't know, man. I thought the ending of the fifth movie, where it ties the ending of that one into the first movie, we found out that the fifth movie is actually a prequel. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. This one, however, Final Destination Bloodlines, I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. This is, without a doubt, the best Final Destination movie out of the entire franchise. It's the most best written one. I think it's the most best looking one in general. Like, to similar, like, I don't know, man. Just, you gotta see this movie in IMAX to understand. You won't understand me unless you watch it in IMAX. This was a treat to watch in IMAX. If you're into these films, you'll love this film. If you don't like somewhat of a slower pace to kind of flesh things out, I don't know how you feel about this one. I think it's the best one. If you go see it in IMAX. It's been your boy Jared Gunza. Peace.